Hi, this is Linda with Casey Creations by Linda, taking you on a tour of my latest creation. This set is from Polka Art Studios, and I will put a link to her store in the description box so you can have a look for yourself. She does have 3 other sets in different themes that are like this, and I'll show you what I mean as we get through it. It's called Coffee and Cream, and not the kind you drink, but the color scheme of coffees and cream. Measures 8.5 by 5.5, and it has a 2-inch spine. There is 5 signatures sewn in with a pamphlet stitch. There's your back. And on the front, I have taken the page and then made a copy and made little pockets out of it. Got little butterflies with their little wings lift up. Fussy cut that out of one of the pages, and we have these nice tags that fit in here, and all my tags, as you know, are backed with another layer of cardstock that keeps them very strong, and it gives you extra writing space. We've got some antique lace here. Over here I've got some lace with a strip of the satin ribbon, which matches the bow here and the little streamers. Lace there. Each section has its own journaling card, and I will show you what I mean, how it's cut out. See how it's intricately cut out around that? The other 3 sets are just like that. And I have made 2 of them, so they're fun to work with. There's a little key here, so I added my own little key on a swivel there. Got a little butterfly, a little bee, and then these are just some of the fussy cuts there. And as I said, you have a journaling card for each page. And you've got these textiles and haberdashery, banking and deposits register. It opens up like this. Again, I have made another copy and then just cut these out of the copy. These are torn out to make little pockets for here. Little ledger, filed on January 5th, 1911. Pretty little card. And that is for the railroad freight receipt, 1891. And little metal eyelets there in the holes. And then over here, again, you can see the pretty cutout. The page comes like that, and you just cut around it. Another little key here. Some more little fussy cuts. Little butterfly with his little wings. Journaling card. And I made the tabs to match the print. And this is Mutual Assurance Society, 1890. And a pretty flower card. Do some journaling on both sides. And it flips open. Again, I've made the little pockets here. Let's take them all out so you can see. Little crocheted lace there. Document filed and record. We've got paid, ledger entry. I hope I'm putting these back where they were. I think I am. I don't know. Maybe they go over here. It doesn't matter. They fit. We got a little ticket, a little memories tag. And we've got this big London transport, pretty rose. And then on this side, I have cut out around the back image again to make pockets. There's perfume, haberdashery fine linens, ticket, flowers, cinema ticket, and there's a little bingo card. And I also added to this kit her vintage ephemera and vintage tags, just because I like lots and lots of stuff. Turns open. We've got, again, I've cut out from the image to make little pockets for all these tiny little guys. And this end of this one is like a tiny little belly band. And then I cut out the printing machine to make a little pocket. There's records, and this is yours faithfully, Thomas B. Wilson. Must have signed one of the letters. And then we have journal entry, just a little tag, a Pacific Ocean Park ticket, dry goods, and received from 1889. Then over here, again, we've got the big journaling card, and you can see how pretty it's cut out again. And I put a little brad there, so you have this little guy that swivels. And I put some crochet lace there, cut out one of these pictures, put it there. And then here's your journal card. And on these journal cards, you can glue down a note you have, add a picture, whatever memorabilia you might have, and then you can journal on the back about what it's about. An accounts ledger, and fine teas and china from India. Again, here's the lace that is on the edge of the front cover. And again, I cut out this little guy that's under there, made a little swivel. Just put the lace there for decoration. These are really easy to cut out. Another ledger card. Shipping and freight. Just a little balance sheet. Then on this side, again, got the pretty edge, and I cut out this so you have a little swivel there. More antique lace. Big journaling card. Another pretty card. You can journal on both sides. And here is, they're building this archway, and they've given all the dimensions of it. Here we've got some more, and again I made this end of it a little belly band. This is your receipt and ledger entry. This is Forget Me Not, True Love Remembrance. This little pocket. I put some frayed burlap there. We've got 2 tickets. Little paper clip there. And here under the building, little archive record, an account paid ticket. And then here, I've done the same with all of these. Cinema, just a little ticket to get you in somewhere. And in this pocket here, we've got $1 from the parish. Movie ticket, and just another ticket. Very vintage. Little advertisement for the theater. And this is a convention ticket. And a ticket from Johnsontown, Pennsylvania. Opens up. everything. And again, I cut out this little thing again, put a little swivel for you, cut out the flowers there, put some crocheted lace, pretty butterflies. And these are some of her vintage tags. It's to the shooting range. And this one is Electoral Vote 1892. And then over here, again, we got little pockets everywhere. Underneath the tape measure, we got a little memo, little index card. And under this one, since it was about sewing, I took a baby safety pin and clamped this little invoice onto it. It's a calendar from 1886. And down here is petty cash voucher. Up here we've got family portrait gallery and another receipt. Then out at the bottom of this one, we have another receipt and another one. Up. We've got our pretty page again. And again, I did the same. I cut out this little part here, made a little swivel, cut out the flowers, put it on top of the crocheted lace. This card. And then we've got this one. It's a merchant's advertising ticket for the theater and a love letter. And over here, I cut out again, made the little pocket, put some little burlap there. It says Miss Sent. And a little ticket to the Vernon Theater. And another little ticket from 1885. Then underneath this top here, we've got these little guys. Airmail, a little ticket. And down here, underneath these leaves, it's just copyright entry 1905. Industrial tag. Again, we've got these. I made another little swivel, little mirror, little clamp there. Lace down the side, and if I cut out this flower and put it there. Scholar's Attendance Registry. And a summer clothing advertisement. And on this side, we have another one of the pretty cutouts. And this was a clock, so I put some acetate on the face and a little spinner hand. Put these little roses here over that lace. And we have an ice cream social. And the American car. And our big journal card. Swings open. Made my little pockets again for the page. And this is the element of success, little paid receipt. Under the bottles here, we've just got a, looks like you check something out, all the date stamps on it. This is for Jensen Boys outfitting. And underneath this little guy here, got a public library. It's got little metal eyelets and a mustard. And then up here under this little fabric snippet, just a little number tag, 2 little tickets. here we've got a side band underneath the inkwell and quill. This little ledger, it opens up, you have a little writing space in there. Under these big ones, we've got railway freight accounts and general provisions. And I made pockets here, and then this is the belly band that these slide through. Pretty little flowers. Account balance. And paid in full. And invoice entry. Here we've got another one of the pretty pages. See, perfume bottle there. Lace, flowers there. Another big journaling card. This is from the general store. This is Scott Brothers. And this is your back. And there's the very back. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. Until next time, stay crafty. Bye-bye.